everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel for the first time if this is your first vlog that you're catching. My name's Ben, and we like to go on our travels around the world and bring you along with us. You join us actually just as we've arrived in York, halfway through our kind of trip. We've just spent a few days up in Edinburgh with some of our friends, well, just outside of Edinburgh, with some of our friends doing a little bit of sightseeing. What did we do? We went to a castle called Tantalon Castle.
Let's go exploring. Let's go exploring this cold windy cliff.
And then we went on a couple of walks around the beaches and the forest and the woods and stuff that are around there. It's absolutely beautiful scenery. It was a little bit windy on a couple of days, but you know, it was good exercise walking into the wind. We had a great time walking around Edinburgh as well. We popped in, did an escape room. It was very good fun. It's kind of like a Harry Potter themed escape room. I can't remember the name of it. It might have been Escape Hunt. I'll put the name underneath to let you know what it is. And then we did a walking tour around Edinburgh as well, which was really cool. It was on a website called Voice Map, maybe. I'll put that down below as well. Let's see. I can't remember what they're called. And it was really interesting. We just had a Bluetooth headphone each, listened to it as we walked around, and it's automatically kind of goes off at the next spot, and they give voice directions. And it was like £6 as well. So really good value. So definitely recommend that. I'll put up a link down below. Also,
we had an awesome time walking around Edinburgh. We popped in the Mean Lima shop, which is they are the artists for the Harry Potter films. We were also really tempted by some of their artwork, like the Phantom of the Opera stuff, but we resisted in the end. Couldn't fit it in the suitcase, unfortunately. This was the Balmoral Hotel, I think it was. And Edinburgh Castle overlooking the whole city was just awesome. Really see the inspiration for Hogwarts Castle.
Bunny rabbits. They may look like rocks. They are bunnies.
Apparently there's a very nice cocktail bar in there, but we didn't make it in, unfortunately. Now we're heading into the inspiration for Diagon Alley. You can really see it, like, having walked down, Diagon Alley and Universal Studios and in the studio in Watford, it's, really see what they were going for. And here you go, here's a sign explaining all about it. What I would say is, coming on a cold, wintry day in February is the way to go. I can imagine it's a lot busier in the summertime. There were loads of kind of quirky, magical shops along the place. Loads selling Harry Potter merch and stuff. And to be fair, really well decorated. Like, I love the hanging keys in that one. You got a basilisk coming through the ceiling and Marauder's map all over the place, which is pretty neat. And then at the top of this one, they had a cool photo op with the... Oh, is it the Chamber of Secrets has been opened, enemies of the air beware kind of mirror, which is pretty neat as well.
The lady's apparently the inspiration for Nearly Headless Nick. Half-hanged Maggie.
For the final part of the tour, it took us through a graveyard, which it was really interesting. I mean, those houses are butting right up against the mausoleums. But this was the inspiration for Tom Riddle. And I'm glad we got to hear a little bit of bagpipes, at least, whilst we're in Scotland.
In just under 4 minutes, thank you.
So the train was really nice for the journey down to York. I think it was 2.5 hours in total. We were right near the luggage rack, as you can see. The trays are pretty good. Nice extending bit, so you can fit a laptop on there. Pretty good size, with the cup holders too. And then there was plenty of coat hooks around next to the chair and above the window. But it was comfy for the journey, and most importantly, quiet. There was barely anyone else on the train. The best bit about the train journey, though, was the scenery. It was absolutely amazing as you were leaving Edinburgh, going through some of the small villages and past the kind of coast and scenery and the rocky shoreline. Absolutely brilliant. So here we have the snack cart. I've got crisps, sandwiches, hot drinks and cakes, etc. And back to some nice scenery. I feel like this station could have been the inspiration for Hogsmeade. It's beautiful, so maybe it was.
So you join us now whilst, as I say, as we get to York. So we're going to have a little wander around. We've got the Jorvik Viking archaeology thing booked for tomorrow, and then we're just going to take a wander around and let you join us. So come along, see what we get up to in York, and also we're going to go through kind of what our plans are for the rest of this year for holidays. So if you see anything that you like, please hit the subscribe button so you can see what we're going to get up to. So welcome to this room tour of the Tobacconist at 34 Coney Street. As you first walk in, you've got a nice little hallway kind of bit with some very funky wallpaper on the wall. And then this is just an emergency fire exit door this side. And as we go in this side, you come into, me. And so you've got two full wardrobes here and here. And then a little writing desk. And they give you like a little welcome pack. I think there's like tea and coffee in there, which is pretty cool. But a lovely chair, very high, spacious ceilings, which is cool. And then as you turn to the right, you walk into the kitchenette. Let me find some lights, hang on. Nope. There's light switches everywhere. Oh, lights, here we go. There we go, more lights. So in here you've got plenty of, I can't open anything. Nope, can't open it. There you go, managed it. Cups, plates and saucers, etc. And it's a push door. And then underneath, not a push door, that one, that's the fridge. I'm struggling with these. Toaster, kettle, sink, little hob as well. And then we've got an oven and a wine cooler, as well as a Dolce Gusto coffee machine. And then glasses and things up here. This is very nice. And underneath you just got your bins and whatnot, and pans and stuff under there. And then this is the cutlery drawer, which is pull again. So all the different implements that you might need. Very nice. And then you walk into the bathroom. This bathroom is awesome. So on the left, you've got double little sinks, a mirror. Did you know the floor's heated in here? Yeah. Floor is heated. I just found this out. And plenty of storage. Lots of little cubby holes, shelves, more cubby holes, and underneath here there's drawers. We've got a towel rail on this side, which is very cool. And then here we've got this bathtub with these awesome lights above it. That looks like a very nice bathtub. And then over to the right, you have double showers with rainfall shower heads, as well as little handheld ones as well, which is very cool. And then heading back down to the rest, down the long corridor to the rest of the room. It's all electric radiators as well. We have a cape looking through the welcome book. And then into the bedroom. So this is just to the left of the front door. We walk into the bedroom. These very cool lights up the top and LED lighting round. Nice double bed. Looks like there might be some storage underneath it. You've got USBs and plug sockets around the edge. Antlers as well. And it comes with towels. These are quite soft towels. It's not bad. Little bits of artwork and a globe. TV, electric radiator, so everything's electric and the hot water's on demand, so it's nice and cozy when we walked in. So we're here in February. It's pretty chilly, but it was lovely and cozy inside. And then into the sitting area, you've got this lovely kind of bookshelves and TV, and this lovely corner sofa and table, and again all these really cool decorations. Tray in the corner if you need it. It's very cool. It is right up our street. And then if you look out the window, it is the high street outside. But there's a car driving along and I can't hear a thing. So it's nice and quiet, which is very good. But this sofa is very comfy. Yeah, and it was about, what was it, a 10-minute walk from the train station? Yeah, 10-minute, mostly smooth, but slightly like large flagstone paving. So when you're dragging a suitcase, got caught a couple of times, but mostly not too bad.
Right, it's dinner time.
It has a really cool entrance. Right, there you go, there you go. It's a very cool way, I almost walked into a wall. Very cool entrance.
So we had dinner at a place called 8 o'clock, that's 8 ATE. Kate had the warm halloumi salad, which was very tasty, nice and light, and I went for the caramelised onion risotto, which was delicious. And for dessert I had a strawberry shortcake thing, which was again very nice, and Kate went for the creme brulee. Again, really nice meal, really reasonably priced too.
I know, right?
After dinner, we went for a little wander around the streets of York, exploring some of the cobblestone areas. And we came across a cat cafe. The windows were mostly covered, but you could just peek from the corner and see some of the cats chilling.
Can't hear my puss in.
And as we walked past the cathedral, we saw they had a special light show on at this point, just for a couple of weeks. And it was brilliant to stand and watch for 15 minutes or so.
Dragon. Eagle. Bye, bugs. Oh, it's a big bug. That's cool. So that looks like actual lights, doesn't it?
Morning, everyone, and it's time to pop out for a morning. Oh, that's a low sending morning coffee. Let's see, a big coffee. So we're heading out. Oh man, that hair's crazy. Right. So, coffee all done, and now we are heading out for some breakfast. Let's see what we got. Maybe some pancakes. Then we go find pancakes. So there's 2 brew and brownies, and the black one is the sit-in one, which looks a lot more popular. So we decided against the brew and brownie because there's quite a lot of people queuing for it. So we're going to head round to what's it called, Double Dutch Pancake House, I think. See what that looks like. That was a very cool shop. Very quirky. Right, breakfast stop number 2, Double Dutch Pancake House. Those pancakes. Very tasty pancakes. Like, nice and light and fluffy. Yeah, not too filling. Nice breakfast kind of food. So definitely recommend that. And now we're going to go to the Shambles. We're going to the Shambles. Kate found the ghost shop. It's this cute. Oh look, look at the sign on the floor saying like, this is where the ghost queue stands. It's very accurate. Oh wow. Do you want a ghost? I don't really want a ghost. No. Found the ghosts. I don't think it did that. They're very well protected by those things. Go in if you like. It's like smells and candles and stuff, yeah. I think. I am not sure about these candles though. Oh yeah, it's very good units. Very nice wax melt. Sorry guys, jazzy Christmas ones, isn't it? Shopping is using that York one is pretty cool. Like the shambled one, oh yeah, this little one's cool too. It's got the shambles on too. Oh, you want to see this? Oh, is that the same one? Oh yeah, I see. That will protect it. Remember this one? Well, this one specifically. Dog backpacks. So don't get to the Viking experience more than 10 minutes early, because they will send you away because they've got the people queuing for the session before you. So no need to rush it if you're not getting there. If you're getting there more than 10 minutes early. Anyway, off we go. Are you comfortable with the glass floor?
Suspended, aren't they?
Does anyone like sweets? Yeah! Excellent. Don't get your hopes. That go trading, raiding and exploring from about the 700s to the 1100s.
1,700 years old though, it's quite old.
So mind your footing and that gap. And whilst you lean back, just mind your heads on these speakers. These ones here. I always say every time. You can see it's a bit low. Oh, grab some food. That's fine.
Thank you.
No worries.
By carefully piecing together all of the archaeological evidence and what we know from other sources, you can now visit the Viking Age. But before we get there,
definitely smells
let's have a
in here
look
too.
at some of the Menhir Sigurd. He's using animal bones and antler from deer to make some everyday objects such as combs, comb cases, skates and bone pins. Here's the blacksmith's house. Look inside and you can see his wife by the fire, with such as oak, lash and his pole rail. You can see all the wooden core waste on the ground, which children may have used as spinning tools. Goods and raw materials from across Britain, as well as rare and valuable items from further afield, were brought into York here. We know from the 5 tons of animal bone found in the excavation that the people's diet was quite similar to ours, with lots of beef, pork and lump, as well as poultry, fish. Body parts of cattle must have been a familiar sight and smell around Viking to be disturbed.
There's a
So
very
perhaps
bad
we'd better
smell
move
here.
on quickly. Music, storytelling and poetry must have been important to the Viking world. Iceland and Scandinavia are culturally rich in storytelling, a tradition that developed in Viking times.
Any golf bet sorts? These Vikings got a long way, didn't they? I want to find the sock. Everyone's been talking about the sock. Not here though.
Use it to poke somebody with, but you know, there's better things to use, like a sword or an axe or a spear or. Well, not in the Viking times, no. You catch one fish at a time, obviously, and it would probably take a while. You wouldn't really use these to feed your family because they'd probably starve to death by the time you look at the fish. So they are using nets and things like you saw in the bride there.
The only Viking Age sock found in England, is it? It's probably from Scandinavia. So we just finished up in the Viking experience thing. It's a bit weird. Like, it was fun. It was very quick. It only took us like 45 minutes to get through, I think, in the end, wasn't it? So it was a little bit, I don't know, unusual. So maybe we probably won't do it again. Our tickets do last for a year, but we probably won't do it again. Yeah.
Why would you go back in a year?
I don't know, but ours was decorated for Christmas, so maybe it won't be decorated for Christmas otherwise. I don't know. Now we're just going to go for a wander around the city walls. Unless we get distracted by shopping. So we're going to be doing a
guided walk from this app called Voice Map. See how it goes. Oh, we're going to go this way. We're going this way. Multangular Tower. So you recommended we touch the Roman stones. Did it? Touch the stone. Do you want to touch the stone? Kate's going to touch the stone too. Sorry, that was a bad angle. I didn't get your face in.
Yeah, last time sounds great.
1966.
Where is that cafe going?
Yes. There's a boat. We got a boat. The audio guide has a great little thing where if it thinks you're wandering off track, it says, "Not all who wander are lost, but it looks like you might be. Please refer to the map." We meant to walk that way. We were just ignoring it for a minute. So the wall in this section was destroyed to make way for these houses back in the 1900s. Oh, up onto the walls we go. Enjoying our trek along the battlements. It's really quite cool, and it's free. Ooh. And you have a beautiful view of York Minster. So while we walk along the city walls, just talk about our first short trip that we got coming up. Is we're going to stay over in Port Lympne, which is a zoo down in Kent. Oh, it's beautiful. Sorry, get distracted by the beautiful views as well. And walking into things. Yeah, so we got a one-night stay in Port Lympne Zoo, which is coming up actually very soon. It's in March, so not long to wait at all. And we get a free tour guide with that. Actually, that's beautiful, isn't it?
Lower the squeaking.
Squeaking?
It's going to be great.
I like squeaking. But don't be squeaky. So we get a tour. Not what's it called when you're touring about animals? Safari. That's what it is. Not tour. It's a safari. You get a safari included in it. It's so cool. And then our next trip is our big trip. So in April we go on a cruise and stay trip. So we fly to Singapore, spend 3 nights in Singapore, and then get on Anthem of the Seas for a 12-night cruise. That's windy. Hopefully you can still hear me. A 12-night cruise around Asia that ends up in Tokyo, stopping by Taiwan and Vietnam and Hong Kong. Kate's reminding me. I feel like somewhere else. Oh yeah, Jeju Bay, which is in South Korea as well. So that's going to be amazing. Say what? Jeju Island. Sorry, not Jeju Bay. And the restoration stuff. So cool. Apparently, when the walls were open, people complained that public will be walking on their back garden walls. But there's a plaque saying thank you to them. Ooh, sorry about that. And then the cruise ends up in Tokyo, and we are checked in to. We're staying at Tokyo Disneyland, and we've got 2 hotels booked. One in the Miracosta for a couple of nights, but the one we're super excited about is the Grand Chateau, which should be a lot of fun. And we've just managed to get that one booked, which is very cool. So that's our big holiday for the year, and we are really looking forward to that. And we've been lucky enough to use our points, so we're flying out with Air France in their business class, and we are flying back with, what's the crazy airline that we've never heard of before? Asiana Airlines, which is apparently South Korea's national airline, and we're flying back their business class as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. What's very narrow. Oh, that's low. And trip number 3 that we've got booked this year is a Virgin Voyages cruise from Portsmouth, which goes to France and Spain, which we're also looking forward to. Yeah, so we've been on a couple of Virgin Voyages cruises before. We really enjoy them. They're great fun. The food's always amazing. And this one goes out of Portsmouth, and cruising out of Portsmouth is awesome. We really enjoy that as a like a sail away, because you get to go past the
yellow car.
There's a yellow car. I got punched. Do you play yellow car? Who doesn't play yellow car? Anyway, you get to sail past the military dockyard and things, and it's absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, that's later on in the year, September kind of time. And then our last trip of the year so far, we might book somebody else, we're not sure, is a trip to Disneyland Paris. We haven't been to Disneyland Paris in ages, and it's Kate's birthday in December, so we're going to pop over there. And we've actually booked a night in the Disneyland Hotel because we've wanted to do that for a very long time, and they've recently refurbed it. Saw some room reviews and it looks absolutely awesome. So yeah, that's kind of beginning of December as well. We're also staying in Newport Bay for a few nights too. So yeah, that's all our trips planned for this year so far. So have you been to any of those places? Any that you want to go? Please drop a comment down below if there are. And obviously if you want to see those vlogs coming up, please hit the subscribe button so you can follow along with us. We're really looking forward to them, so hope you are too. But in the meantime, let's continue our tour of York. We've got another night here, so we will continue showing you around the rest of it. It's a very cool city. And like, super walkable. It's really easy to get around, isn't it? I like it. So we just walked along kind of like a main road, because it used to be the King's fish pool, so we could get fish and to protect his city from this side. It's very confusing. Our audio guide's very helpful, telling us that the streets used to be called gates and the gates into the city used to be called bars. We mix things up a little bit. This is a bit of the wall, doesn't have any protection on. We were just saying that this drop along here is a bit, you know, you've got vertigo, you're not going to enjoy it very much. It's not going to kill you, but it's soft, it's grass, so, and it's wet at the moment, so it'll be bouncy. So, but still, it might make you a bit nervous. We were saying the rest of the city as well is beautiful, but where it's like a medieval city, there's lots of kind of cobblestoney streets. So like, but there's kind of flat paths most of the places. But if you've got like balance problems or you're in a wheelchair, maybe some bits of it might be uncomfortable. And obviously the walls have many steps to go up and down. Apparently this is a cannonball shot. Didn't do much damage. Can't go sideways because of the backpack. Oh, just stopped for a lovely coffee in Gatehouse Coffee on Warmgate Bar. That was brilliant. It's a tiny little place. Very cosy, very tasty coffee, nice cakes as well. And it's got awesome little seating area out over the Barbican. So in the summer, I bet that's packed because the seating area is just up around there. Very nice. Right, but back to the tour. Just saying, not much privacy in some of these houses when you're just walking along these walls right by bedroom height. Well, still, that's the payoff, I guess, for the nice views. When we get closer to the holidays as well, I'll probably do a planning one, especially for the long cruise, Singapore, Tokyo one, because there was a lot of planning that's gone into that one so far. Walking up a high bit. We are learning why there's some bits walls in some places, not in others, obviously. Around the river, basically. Don't need walls across the river. We've walked a long way from the cathedral. Oh, it's disappeared behind that building. Bad timings. So when this railway station was built, it was the biggest one in the world, was it? Or in Europe? In the world? Biggest railway station? Oh, that's a wall. You can't see it. There you go. It's up there. Biggest railway station in the world. Very cool. There's a land train. We love land trains. We love them, but I don't know if we've ever done one. Interesting. We just had a nice wander around the castle walls, which was very good fun. Like, it was a lot of... yes, I am wearing a hat inside. We're about ready to go outside. It's not that cold in here, but I do look properly wrapped up. Anyway,
The city walks were very cool. Definitely recommend doing it. It took us, I don't know, probably an hour and 15 minutes of walking.
Yeah, it was like 10,000 steps.
Yeah, 10,000 steps or so. We stopped a number of times though, so it took longer than that, but the walking was about an hour and 15 minutes. A lot of fun. Definitely recommend you do. Then we stopped in Bang? No, Zap. Bang. Not Bang. Zap. It was something from like a Batman cartoon. But yeah, Zap touched high street food.
It's nothing to do with the Batman cartoon.
It wasn't, no, but like, you know, crash bang wallop kind of Zap. I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, for lunch, it was very tasty. They had like so many things on their menu. It got a bit overwhelming to begin with, and there was about 5 different menus as well. But we had a very nice chicken pad thai, which was very tasty. In fact, there was a big portion for the lunch menu. 2 for 12. It was £12 for a start and a main course. I bought some of the pad thai back. We had gyoza, which the pastry on the gyoza was a little bit more like pie pastry, but still very tasty. Sweet corn fritters, which were good as well. And then, what was your tempura prawn?
Yeah.
Tempura prawn brown bun. Tempura, I'm tired. Tempura prawn bao bun, which was very tasty. And then also had a chicken and mango bao bun, which was good as well. But the tempura prawn, I can't speak, was the best one. I think I need a nap now. Anyway, we are just heading back out now. So we're going to head to a tiki bar and then maybe do a walking tour of ghosts and stuff. We'll see how we go. 2 for £14 cocktails. There's a sign on there, is Dum Dum. Is it open? A lot of drinks in here. Apparently this is 7 litres of alcohol. This is the 7 litres of alcohol one. So I'm going to go for a Burn in Love, and Kate's going for a Jungle Juice. Oh, look, this one. Jungle Juice. Hey? Both went for the Jungle Juice in the end because it was 2 for £10, and then we got a free shot for leaving a review. That's a very nice drink, and that's 2 for £14 for cocktails. As long as you want the same thing. The Jungle Juice is very tasty. Hence why we have the same thing in the end. Quintessential drink. Right, now we're going to go find some dinner. So that way and then left. But there's the car. Well, we had a lovely afternoon. So yeah, got back. I've gone blue. Oh, my hair is so mental. I'll flatten that down. That's what you get for wearing hats. So we went to the tiki bar, which was lovely. A really nice drink there. Then we popped to where did we go? Hang on. We popped to M&S. That was it. And we got a little food because in our little kitchen little. I say little a lot. In our kitchenette bit, we have an oven, so we're going to cook some dinner and stay in tonight.
Did you say little oven?
No, I was very careful to not say little oven. And so now we're just going to chill for a bit, watch a bit of TV, and relax because we've done a little amount of steps today. I did that one on purpose. We've done a lot of steps today, so yeah, we're going to relax for a bit. Then we got to pack because we've got to leave tomorrow. Boo.
The next day.
Right, so it's a bit wet this morning, so umbrellas and suitcases and the cameras don't mix, so we'll catch you once we drop the suitcases off. Right, luggage all dropped off, the left luggage, £7 a bag, not too bad. And now we're just heading back into town to grab some breakfast before heading to the Railway Museum. Apparently the Blackpool 9 3/4 sign is there from the film as well. We'll see if we can find it because they're doing renovations. This is a place called Sophie, on London, which we saw the other one as well when we were walking the walls. We came around. So we're just going to have a look at the menu, but we found this really cool room. This is like kind of the last table they had, but there's a round table in the turret. That's very neat. It's noted very cool wallpaper. It's very confused though. So the zebra's got, you can't see my finger. Where is it? There it is. It's got tiger stripes. The giraffe's got zebra stripes. Armadillo's got tiger stripes. Now, where's the snake? This snake has a what pattern?
Not a snake.
Not a snake pattern apparently. I think that could be a snake pattern. mountain of cream. And that's how much cream there was. Banana loaf with peanut butter and banana. Oh, I'm glad we got nice weather for our days in York. A little bit damp now, though. So that was a very nice breakfast, though, in, what's the place called?
Sophie's.
Sophie's, thank you. Yeah, the banana bread was tasty, with peanut butter and banana on top of the banana bread. So yeah, anyway, right, so we are just heading off to the Railway Museum now. We've got a little bit wetter, so we'll see when we get there. Trains galore. Oh, that's a big winding engine. I wonder what a winding engine does. These trains are massive. Okay, so I found an even bigger train. This one is massive.
That hole over there.
The tunnel was a bit bigger than that, but I guess... Oh, they have two running side by side for the Euro tunnel, don't they? Eurostar. Luckily, we've done all our ornament hunting, so we don't need to go in this bit of shop. We'll have a look around still, though. Yes, that would be nice to do, go on the Orient Express. That's a fancy train, though. It's very cool. There's a big old train. So these are the Japanese bullet trains. There's people coming out, but you can get on it, so we're going to go try that out. We aren't actually going on one when we go to Tokyo, though, are we? So apparently this is the only Shinkansen train on display outside of Japan, so might as well go on it. Yeah, we definitely come back out this way.
I went down there.
It's very cool. I know, this train looks very... Here you go, look. You can look back at the video. Can't see what's in it otherwise. Yeah, I know. They do look very cool though. If we walk further away, might get a better view in. This one's called Prince William. That's cool. Just as we were saying, they should have walkways to look into the fancy trains. Someone's face pops up on the window the other side, and we're like, ah. So either they're really tall, or there are walkways. We're going around. We can also, there's a bridge. Want to go walk over a train as well? Maybe. So apparently this isn't a passenger cart. This is like what they use to record all the statistics of the train. So it's like a laboratory on wheels, they were saying. So cool. This recorded the steam train world record by the Mallard, which is just in front. Kate is tapping it.
It's beautiful.
It is lovely. It's very pretty. That's a very impressive train. It's kind of like Harry Potter's train. The Hogwarts Express. Individual carriages. Stevenson's rocket. Heard of this one before? Oh, not Stevenson's rocket. This is a replica. Just one massive wheel on this one. Looks like they're just like school chairs. So supposedly deep within this warehouse of railway goodies is the Hogwarts Express sign. Platform 9 and 10. I think I've seen it. Yeah, I think it's forward. Oh, there's the restoration bits in there. Oh, you can't see. Sorry.
It's cool.
Yeah. All these old bits and pieces like in storage, nicely organised. Oh, we're coming up to a boat. Model of the twin-screw turbine steamer Brighton. So I see the back of the sign, I think. Oh, we're going to see around the corner. Oh, there's a GG. There it is. From 9 3/4. Made it. Everyone's enjoying playing with the bells. Oh, what is that? It's like an old-fashioned, like modern, model railway. And we're now going to do a Flying Scotsman VR experience. Won't be able to film that though, but we'll let you know what it's like. Ooh. As you may be able to tell from the dents on my face, a little dented, we just got off the VR experience. It was very cool. It was, so like, you put the VR headset on and you sit down on a chair like you're waiting at King's Cross Station, then you walk in and you're like kind of watching, and they, from like the sides as the Scotsman goes past, and then you like kind of learn how steam engines work. It's very cool, but I thought we were going to be sitting on the train and then go on a train journey, but not on this occasion. But anyway, now we're walking underneath the train, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, the Flying Scotsman costs £7 to do, and you have to book a time slot beforehand. Oh, and you're standing for the whole time. About, what, 10 minutes? Yeah, standing for about 10 minutes, so just keep that in mind if you want to do it too. Now this cutaway of a steam engine makes a little bit more sense now. I just watched that. Only a little bit. Now it's time to go buy a poster and then head back to the train station because our train's coming soon. Oh yeah, and hope. Yeah, the poster will fit. Okay, this will be fun. We hope. Right, poster achieved. This one specifically. And now we are heading back to the rail station. And well, actually, to get our luggage first. So we will probably catch up with you when we are on the train. Hey, so we had a really nice time in there. Like you're just saying that it's because it was free at the moment. I think maybe because they're doing renovations. It was really good.
I really loved it. I don't have any affinity for trains, but that was really good.
That's what I was going to say. It's not like we always hang around looking at trains, but that was actually really, really cool. Really interesting. Cool. Well, yeah, exactly. We're not saying that's wrong. It's just not normally what we're interested in, but really enjoyed that one. So we'll definitely recommend. They've got a massive kids' play area, which we didn't go in as well. So definitely worth checking out.
I don't think we managed to do half of it, did we, in the time that we had?
There's a lot more. Oh.
How long were we in there?
Our tickets were 11:15 and it's now, hang on, 1 o'clock. It was nearly 2 hours. Yeah, nearly 2 hours we were in there.
Really, just to do the hall and the...
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, so there's lots to do in there. Yeah, so we just had nearly 2 hours just doing the hall, the main hall, and the little side shed.
Yep,
and
North
the VR experience. So.
Actually, that North shed was awesome. I reckon you could spend easily an hour in there just...
That's true.
All the bits and bobs and looking at
yeah, there were so many
signs and the 9 3/4 sign and boat models. It was cool.
Definitely recommend you spend a fair amount more time in there. Right, so as we're saying, we're heading back to the train station now. Off we go. It looks a little bit like the platform 9 3/4, right? Over at Universal Studios. So, we've made it to King's Cross. A little bit of faff. So, unfortunately, our train was cancelled. And because it was Grand Central, I can't remember the name of the train company. There was only one train. 3 hours later. So, we actually ended up just booking another train for an LNER one, which is a little bit... We had to pay a bit more, but we should get a full refund for the other one. It was just a real faff and not what we wanted at the end of the trip. But anyway, we are back in London now. Actually, slightly earlier than we were going to be. So we're going to go grab some lunch. It's about, what is it, 3:30? I'm looking at the clock trying to read the time. So yeah, we're going to go grab a little bit of snack to eat and then go pick up our car back up to Luton. Well, this journey back has been a bit of poor planning on my part, bit of railways mucking up, but yeah, so we had the cancelled train. We managed to sort that out. We grabbed some dinner at St Pancras station, but then trying to get up to back to the car to pick it up back to Luton Airport. It was a train to Luton Airport Parkway, then there's like a shuttle that you can take to the airport, then we'd have to wait for another shuttle to get back to the car park. So what I'm currently trying to do is just, we've got off the train at Luton Airport Parkway and I'm just going to walk and pick the car up. But anyway, we'll get there eventually. And if you don't see another series for us, maybe we didn't get the car back. But anyway, just joking. So yeah, that's it for today. thanks very much for watching. If you got this far, as I say, if any of those trips look interesting to you, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll be putting them out later on this year. Next one coming up won't be too long. It will be the one to the zoo, staying overnight at the zoo. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. Please leave any questions, comments down below, or any suggestions for things we should do in any of the places that we're going. Alright, good travels.